Riddle 1. A man walks into a bar and asks the bartender for a glass of water. The bartender suddenly pulls out a gun and points it at the man. The man pauses, says, "Thank you," and calmly walks out. Neither person was angry, and no crime was committed. What happened? Take your guess. Answer: the man had the hiccups. He came in asking for a glass of water to cure them. The bartender realized what he needed and decided to cure the hiccups a faster way by giving him a sudden scare with the gun. It worked. The shock cured the man's hiccups instantly, so he no longer needed the water. He said thank you and left, grateful. You'll face 15 detective questions, 5 easy, 5 medium, and 5 hard. Every detail matters. Stay sharp. Don't miss the clues. Subscribe and start. Riddle 2. A father and his son are in a car accident. The father dies at the scene. The son is rushed to the hospital and wheeled into surgery. The surgeon looks at the boy and says, "I can't operate on this child, he's my son." How is this possible? Take your guess. Answer: the surgeon is the boy's mother. Many people automatically picture a surgeon as a man. Once you drop that assumption, it's simple. The boy's mom is the surgeon. Riddle 3. A man wants to cross a river and bring with him a wolf, a goat, and a cabbage. He has a small boat, but it can only carry himself plus one of the 3 items at a time. The problem? If he leaves the wolf alone with the goat, the wolf eats the goat. If he leaves the goat alone with the cabbage, the goat eats the cabbage. How does he get all 3 across the river safely? Take your guess. Answer: take the goat across. Safe. Wolf doesn't eat cabbage. Return empty. Take the cabbage across. Bring the goat back with you. Take the wolf across. Leave it with the cabbage safe. Return empty. Take the goat across. Riddle 4. A woman had 2 sons who were born on the same hour of the same day of the same year, but they were not twins. How is that possible? Answer: they were triplets. If 3 babies are born together, any 2 of them are not twins. So the 2 sons were born the same hour, day, and year. But calling them twins would be wrong because there was a 3rd sibling born alongside them. Riddle 5. A snail is at the bottom of a 30-foot well. Each day it climbs up 3 feet, but each night while it sleeps, it slips back down 2 feet. How many days does it take the snail to climb out of the well? Answer: here's the catch. It's tempting to say the snail gains a net 1 foot per day. 3 up, 2 back, so 30 feet equals 30 days. But once the snail reaches the top during the daytime climb, it's out of the well and never slips back that night. Let's track it. Net progress is plus 1 foot per day. After 27 days, the snail is at 27 feet. At the end of day 27, after the nightly slip. On day 28, it climbs up 3 feet. 27 plus 3 equals 30 feet. It reaches the top and escapes during the day, before any nighttime slip can happen. So the answer is 28 days. Riddle 6. A man dies of thirst in his own home. How is that possible? Answer: the man lived on a large ship which he called home. He was stranded at sea, surrounded by water on all sides, but all of it salt water, completely undrinkable. So he died of thirst inside his own ship while floating on an ocean of water he couldn't drink. Riddle 7. You're in a room with 3 boxes. One contains only apples, one contains only oranges, and one contains both apples and oranges. Each box has a label: apples, oranges, and apples and oranges. But you're told that all 3 labels are wrong. You may reach into just one box without looking inside and pull out one fruit. From that single fruit, how can you correctly label all 3 boxes? Answer: pull one fruit from the box labeled apples and oranges. Here's the logic that makes it work. Step 1. Pick from the apples and oranges box. Since every label is wrong, this box can't actually contain both fruits. So it must be only apples or only oranges. The single fruit you pull tells you which. Say you pull out an apple, this box is actually the apples box. Step 2. Use the all labels wrong rule to deduce the rest. Now look at the box labeled oranges. It can't be oranges, label is wrong. And it can't be apples, you just found the apples box. So it must be the apples and oranges box. Step 3, the last box. The only box left is the one labeled apples. By elimination, it must be the oranges box. The key insight? Because all labels are guaranteed wrong, the apples and oranges box is the only one whose true contents you can pin down from a single fruit, and that one answer cascades to solve the other 2. Riddle 8. Word trick. Forward I am heavy, but backward I am not. What am I? Answer: the word ton. Read it forward. Ton is heavy. Read it backward. T-O-N spells not. So forward I am heavy, but backward I am not. Riddle 9. Wordplay challenge. What 7-letter word contains thousands of letters? Answer: mailbox. A mailbox is 7 letters long, and it contains thousands of letters, as in pieces of mail. Envelopes, letters people send. Riddle 10. A bat and a ball cost $1 and 10 cents in total. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Answer: the ball costs 5 cents. 5 cents. The correct math? Ball equals 5 cents. Bat equals 5 cents. Plus $1 equals $1 and 5 cents. Total equals 5 cents. Plus $1 and 5 cents equals $1 and 10 cents. And the bat is exactly $1 more than the ball. Riddle 11. A woman shoots her husband, then holds him underwater for 5 minutes. Finally, she hangs him. But just 10 minutes later, they both go out together and enjoy a lovely dinner. How is this possible? Answer: she's a photographer. She shoots his photo with a camera, holds him underwater to develop the film, and hangs the print up to dry. Then they head out to dinner together. Riddle 12. 2 men are in a desert. They both have packs on their backs. One of the men is dead. The man who is alive has his pack open. The dead man's pack is closed. What is in the dead man's pack that explains how he died? Take your guess. Answer: a parachute. The 2 men jumped from a plane together. The living man's pack is open because his parachute deployed. The dead man's pack is closed because his failed to open, so he fell to his death. The closed pack is exactly what killed him. Riddle 13. A man is found dead in his study, slumped over his desk with a gun in his hand and a cassette recorder on the desk. When the detective presses play, a voice says, "I can't go on. I have nothing to live for." And then a gunshot rings out. After listening, the detective immediately knows it was murder, not suicide. How? Answer: the tape had rewound itself to the beginning. When the detective pressed play, it started from the very beginning of the recording. But if the man had truly shot himself right after speaking, who rewound the tape? Someone else had to be in the room to rewind it, staging the suicide message. That someone was the murderer. Riddle 14. A challenge with a hidden pattern. What do these 4 words have in common? Banana, dresser, grammar, potato, hint. It's something you can do to each word that reveals a surprise. Answer: take the first letter of each word, move it to the end, then read the word backward, and you get the exact same word again. Let's test it with banana. Move the first letter, B, to the end. Ananab now, reverse ananab banana. Riddle 15. A king wants to choose a successor. He gives each child in the kingdom a single seed and says, "Plant this seed, care for it, and in 6 months, bring me what you've grown. Whoever grows the most beautiful plant will be the next ruler." 6 months later, the children return with gorgeous blooming plants. Except one boy, who comes with an empty pot of nothing but soil. The king looks at all the beautiful plants, then chooses the boy with the empty pot as his successor. Why? Answer: the king had boiled all the seeds before handing them out, so none of them could possibly grow. Every child who showed up with a beautiful, blooming plant had secretly swapped in a different seed, meaning they were dishonest. The boy with the empty pot was the only one who planted the actual seed he was given and told the truth about the result. The king was testing for honesty and integrity, not gardening skill. The real question is, how many did you get right? Drop your score and see how sharp your observation really is. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe for more puzzles like this.